It is indeed that time once again where we celebrate that era where the pilgrims in their pointy hats and pointy shoes made out of cows and whatnot came over to America and they beat up people and stuff and then took over the nation and then the casinos were created. We're celebrating that time. It's called Thanksgiving. Now, some stuff happens on Thanksgiving, including such things as you get to eat turkey, you get to eat gravy, and you get to eat mashed potatoes all at the same time. Now, I'm going to tell y'all some stories about getting lucky on Thanksgiving. Getting very, very lucky on Thanksgiving. Very, 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 very lucky on Thanksgiving, if you know what I mean. Now let's get to these stories. Alright, the first story, it takes place in about 2006 or 2007 or something. It was many years ago, almost about 6 years ago probably. Now, it was Thanksgiving time, and around that time, I had a huge crush on this one chick. And I wrote her like a 6-page letter on that I liked her and stuff, and she pretty much hated me at that point, and I was rejected, and I felt so bad. So bad. Now, how did I get lucky in this story? Well, let's just see. After that, on Thanksgiving weekend day, week, whatever, I got a free 60. I finally got myself a free 60, because I've been wanting one for so long. I got that. I got Gears of War, and I was really happy about that, because I really wanted that game really badly. As well as that, I got myself the internet, because you know what, the internet was like a foreign thing back there. Usually I either had internet and it was crappy internet, or I didn't have internet at all, so I was stuck with nothing but just playing the PS2 all day. That's all I had. That's all I had really to do back then, was just play PS2 or go to my neighbor's house. And of course we had moved, so there was no more neighbors to play with, and you know, it was just PS2. Or I had to go to my friend's house to steal their internet and try playing internet there. But I got myself a free 60, Gears of War, and the internet. It wasn't even Christmas. It was Thanksgiving time, and I got all those in the same week. I think that's pretty lucky right there. That's really lucky. Despite the fact that what happened with the girl, but who cares with the girl? Fuck the girl. She's ugly now anyway. She's fucking ugly. But in any case, that was the first story, getting lucky on Thanksgiving. Now we're going to go to the second story. The second story is a little different. Alright, in this story, one day I was outside at my job, an evil grocery job store of evil, and I was pushing carts. And it was Thanksgiving, the night before Thanksgiving, basically. And I was like, I want to buy myself a pie, but they're really expensive. They're about like $4 for just one pie. I don't want to do that. That sounds ridiculous. But you know what I did? I said, okay, I'm just going to go push carts and hope for the best. And I was walking back across the street, and all of a sudden I look down the ground, and I see a $10 bill. Let's just pretend this is a 10. It was a 10. Pretend it's a $10 bill right there. A $10 bill on the ground. Nobody was around. Nobody was looking. I snatched that bitch up, and all of a sudden I got myself some pies that night. I was really lucky that night, because, you know, there was some pie. I got some pie, and I found a $10 bill just sitting there. And I got myself a pie, 2 pies, and I think I got myself some eggnog or something. I don't even know, but that was a really lucky night. I mean, a $10 bill just happened to be there. Thank the goodness. Thank the goodness. And then that was the second story about getting lucky on Thanksgiving. Now we're going to go into the third story. The third story is probably the best one, even though the first one was still pretty good. Alright, so one day, this was on Black Friday. This was a day after Thanksgiving. The day after Thanksgiving, it was Black Friday, of course, because Thanksgiving happens on a Thursday every single year. And then the next day is Black Friday, where everything's on sale and stuff. And you know what I did? I said, okay, let's go to GameStop. So my sister was home for the weekend of Thanksgiving, whatever holiday it is. And her friend was there too. So my sister can't drive, and neither can I. So her friend drove us to GameStop. Well, me mainly, but my sister came along too because they had to go to Shaw's or something to get some clothes and crap. So I went to GameStop to buy myself some Nexon points. You know, Nexon points, those like little point cards used for like MMOs. They make like Dungeon Fighter Online or other games they make. I don't really play any of the other games though because I think they're crap. All I usually play is Dungeon Fighter Online, but I don't even play that anymore. I haven't played it in like 4 months now. But that's a different story. Anyway, on to the real story. Go into GameStop, and all I see is two $10 Nexon cards. $10 a piece. And I'm just thinking to myself, why don't they have a $20 Nexon card? I'm like, whatever, I'll just buy the $10 ones. Actually, no, that's not right. They had $25 Nexon cards, but all I had was a $20 bill on me, so I couldn't buy the $25. I had to buy the $10 ones instead because I couldn't afford a $25 one because I only had a $20 bill on me. So that's what the problem was. So, you know, I get my two $10 Nexon cards, go over to the register, and there's some dude working there with glasses, and he's all busy as fuck looking. He's just like trying to get everybody done because it's a Black Friday, and he's just moving and grinding and sweating from all the moving he's doing in his stationary position. So I'm like, okay, I'll just wait here for a bit. There's a long line of people. A very long line. It went up to like right out here. It was really long. It was really, really long. So you know what I do? So then finally I get up to the main register person where the person's all sweating and stuff from working at his station place. And I give him my cards, my two Nexon cards. He scans them with his little scanner thing. And he's like, okay, that'll be $10. So I'm thinking, okay, that's $10. Interesting. So, you know, it's 20. He said that would be $10 a piece instead of $20. So I pull out my $20 and I hand the money. He puts the cards in a bag. And then he hands me back my money. He hands me my money back. He hands my $20 bill back to me, puts it in my hand, and then he's like, have a nice day. And then he just went on to the next customer. I sat there staring at him for like 5 seconds. 5 to 10 seconds I sat there staring at this man. This man to give me my money back. And he just goes out to the next customer and helps him out. I'm just thinking to myself, run, get the fuck out of there. He gave you your money back. You better get it before he notices and he takes your money. So you know what? I ran out of that store. I jumped into my sister's friend's car and I said, drive as fast as you can. They're like, why? That man handed me my money back and I don't want him to notice. I don't want him to figure out that he gave my money back and then catch me and then take my money. So you know what? We get out of the store. We got out of the place, the area. I drove back home. I came home with $20 worth of Nexon points, and my $20 is still intact in my possession. So that was a pretty lucky score right there. I basically came up with $40 there, because he handed me my money back. I don't even know why he did that. It's like, I don't even know. It's like he just handed me my money back. I don't even understand. It's the craziest thing ever. So that wasn't my stories about getting lucky on Thanksgiving. I hope y'all enjoyed them. I enjoyed them myself, but you know, that was just me though. That was just me. And Thanksgiving is upon us now. I hope y'all go out and enjoy the Thanksgiving, enjoy the festivities, and enjoy all that eating turkey and crab and stuff. And all the other stuff that happens in Thanksgiving and stuff. This has been Video Game Stupid, telling you a story about Thanksgiving and how to get lucky on Thanksgiving. Oh, bye.